So, question number one.
What's one thing you would tell your younger self?
I think I would tell my younger self, and this is so cliche, but it's all gonna be okay.
Oh, I love that.
What about you?
I think I would tell her it's okay if you're not always abiding by the rules.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Question number two.
When do you feel the most you?
Oh my god, that's so difficult.
That's a hard question.
I think I feel the most me around my friends and like just chilling downtime, like not having to be on, like when you're at events, sometimes you have to, make sure everybody else is okay. Yes, but then like when I'm with my friends and like just letting go. Yeah.
I'm gonna copy the answer too and say friends and chosen family when I'm around them.
Question number three.
What are some of your signature means of self-expression? Ooh, what's the answer going to be to that one?
Well, I think right now I'm in expressing myself through music, so I would say that.
Okay.
I don't know how specific I should be with that.
I mean, you can be as specific as you want.
Well, that's my answer.
No comment. For me, I think... So fashion is very fun to me, and I like to express myself by wearing... You're getting hugged by this flag. It's like, I love you. So yeah, I would say just my fashion. Like I like to put on like a slutty outfit. I like my hoe outfits because like homies obviously also stands for, letting your inner hoe out. And I think I can do that very well at our events.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy Pride for you.
Thank you. Happy Pride to everyone.
Happy Pride to you too.
Donica, do you have a nice event?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been really lovely.
Great. Let's play the Levi's card game. Question number one.
What are some of your signature means of self-expression? Oh, I love that. I think definitely fashion. It's a big part of how I kind of like when I want to go outside, if I like feel anxious or if I feel like down or whatever, if I can put an outfit on that makes me feel good, it's like my armor. Definitely in my music, with my lyrics and with my concepts, with my music videos, and dancing in clubs with friends.
I love to dance too.
Yeah.
Question number two.
What's one thing you would tell your younger self? This is hard because I feel like there's some things that before you grow, even if people tell you, you don't really it doesn't really go through to you. It would just you need to kind of go through the things to realize. But I would tell myself to really trust my intuition, even if my whole surrounding is saying something different.
Question number three.
What advice do you have for others trying to find their bliss? I would say learn to really listen to yourself and learn the signals of your body and mind, what you need, what your boundaries are, where your desires are.
Thank you, Donica. Have a lovely Pride.
You too.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Do you have a good time here at the Levi's
I'm
event?
having a great time. I'm having a great time hosting at the Levi's ex-homies party. It's great vibes, great performances, great drinks. I'm having a great time.
Let's play the card game.
Okay, let's go.
Question number one.
Okay, question number one. What are some of your signature means of self-expression? I think to answer this question, one community that I'm a part of in Berlin is the ballroom community, and voguing and ballroom has really been an important and instrumental part of my self-expression. It's what really helped me discover myself as a trans person. It's also what helped me discover my femininity and know how to express it. So ballroom is a very hyper-realized expression of life when it comes to fashion, when it comes to performance, and all aspects of life. So normally in everyday life, I'm very demure, as you can tell. But in ballroom, it really allows me to express myself in ways that I think about in my dreams, in ways that I think about in my visions. And I think that's really important for queer people to have a medium to express themselves and to allow their creativity to flow.
Thank you. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Okay. What advice do you have for others trying to find their bliss? Okay. I think what advice I have for someone who's trying to find their bliss or their happiness is to also, firstly, to look deeper into yourself, to try and find the things that you are feeling bad about or things that make you feel a particular type of way and work on those things. But there's ways and particular ways you can do that. And one of those things is really being a part of the community. We cannot get better without each other. And that's one beautiful thing about Pride, is allowing ourselves to feel represented, to feel seen, and to have help, and to have people who look like us, who know our stories, and also know the advice and know all of the things that we can do. So to find happiness, find people who look like you, find people who are going through the experiences that you are going through, and feel represented and hopefully your stories are heard.
I totally agree. Question number 3.
Okay. 3. I love 3 trilogies. Okay. Question number 3. What do you see as the biggest challenge in our community right now? I think one really big thing that I think about in our community right now is that there's a lot of differences in opinions and in how people exist and how they choose to express themselves. I think we're entering an environment of time where people can't disagree to agree, and I feel like people also want to make sure that their opinion and what they know is always the one that's at the forefront. But I want to just like encourage everyone to listen, to open up your minds, to be sensitive, to be empathetic, because the world is constantly putting queer people into boxes and really persecuting us. There's so many places where people can't exist as they are. So instead of fighting each other, let's lift each other up and celebrate Pride together.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
happy Pride.
much. Happy Pride.
Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Let's play the Levi's card game.
Let's.
Question number 1.
What advice do you have for others trying to find their bliss? I would say be as empathetic as possible. Think that others are also going through something, and I think putting yourself in other people's shoes somehow brings you to the right crowd, and in return make people I believe in karma. I don't know. I feel like if you do good to others, you will find your bliss by being good to others. Yeah.
I totally agree. Question number 2.
What's one thing you would tell your younger self, Opa? It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better, but you get numb eventually. Yeah, probably you'll make it one way or another. Whatever make it means, but you'll make something one day. So.
Great. Question number 3.
What do you see as the biggest challenge in our community right now? Opa. I'm gonna say this, and then this is in a way very controversial, but I think not celebrating individuality, in the sense that I think as queer people we are one big community, but there are a lot of different communities within, and I think the fact that we try to squeeze into one community sometimes gets a lot of things lost in translation, things that are our needs, our differences, and I think the fact that we just keep trying so hard to squeeze into one place is what's making us explode at each other often.
Thank you very much. Have a nice Pride.
Thank you.
Hello. Let's do the Levi's card game. Question number 1.
When do you feel the most you? When do I feel the most me? I would say the most me I feel when I'm performing. As a performing artist or dancer, I think that's where I'm the most unique and pure me is. Yeah.
Nice. Question number 2.
Question number 2. What do you see as the biggest challenge in our community right now? The biggest challenge in our community. I think our community can be very split up, and I think if we would be more united, and if there would be more eyes on certain bodies in our community to help them and to make people more aware, yeah, that's it. That would be the biggest. That is the biggest challenge of our community.
Yes, I agree. Question number 3.
Number 3. One thing you would tell your younger self. One thing I would tell my younger self is things are coming. It's never too late, because I thought back then everything needs to be done in a fast way. So things fall in line naturally.
Thank you. Have a nice Pride.
You too. Thank you.